Welcome today. We are diving deep into the astonishing and fascinating world of rare and valuable coins as we explore the mind-blowing story of the 1990 United States 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has turned into an extraordinary numismatic marvel worth an estimated $86 million due to a mix of rare minting errors, historical anomalies, and extreme collector demand. This is a story that merges history, human error, and the unpredictable beauty of coin collecting, transforming a copper-plated zinc coin, just 1 cent in face value, into one of the most talked about and highly coveted pieces in the numismatic world. So sit back as we unravel how such a coin could be worth more than a luxury mansion, rare cars, or even several private islands combined. First, let's understand the context of the 1991 cent coin. Produced at multiple mints across the United States, including the Philadelphia and Denver mints, the 1990 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which had been in circulation since 1959. These coins were produced using copper-plated zinc starting from 1982, replacing the earlier all-copper cents due to rising metal prices. At first glance, there's nothing extraordinary about the 1990 penny. It features the familiar right-facing bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the words, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty," to the left, and the date, 1990, to the right. The reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial with the inscriptions, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and 1 cent. However, it's what's missing or wrong in certain rare examples of this coin that makes them so phenomenally valuable. One of the most famous and talked about errors in the 1991 cent coin is the no S proof penny. While the coin was meant to be minted with the S mint mark, denoting it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which typically handles proof coins, a rare few were mistakenly struck without the mint mark entirely. Only a tiny number of these coins are known to exist, and collectors consider them holy grails of modern pennies. Proof coins are supposed to be flawless, deeply detailed, and mirror-like, made specifically for collectors and not for general circulation. That such an error occurred in a proof set, especially in a year like 1990, is nearly unthinkable, making these coins even more desirable. The 1990 no S proof Lincoln cent has become legendary due to its ultra-low mintage and extreme rarity, with fewer than 200 specimens believed to exist. The rarity alone, combined with the pristine condition of proof coins, elevates its market value astronomically. In high-grade proof condition, these coins have fetched tens of thousands at auction, with prices climbing higher with every passing year as more collectors join the chase and fewer pristine examples remain available. But the story doesn't end with just the no S proof. The 1990 penny also saw a wide variety of minting anomalies and striking errors that have helped push its mystique to legendary heights. Some of the most valuable examples include double-dyed verse, DDO, where the letters and numbers on the front of the coin appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These errors can be quite subtle or extremely dramatic, and the more dramatic and pronounced the doubling, the higher the value. Collectors seek coins with clear doubling on inscriptions like, "Liberty, in God We Trust," or the date, 1990 itself, as these signs can greatly enhance desirability and value. Beyond doubling errors, other known minting mistakes include off-center strikes, where the coin was not correctly centered in the press, resulting in a design that is misaligned or partially missing. Coins struck off-center by more than 50% while still retaining the date, and key details are especially rare and can command high premiums. There are also examples of broad strikes, die cracks, die chips, and bonded coins, all of which are highly prized by error coin enthusiasts. Another anomaly seen in some 1991 cent coins is called a clipped planchet error, where the coin was struck on an incomplete metal blank. This can result in a portion of the coin's edge being missing, which not only makes the coin look unusual but significantly increases its value among specialists. When you combine all these possibilities, the ultra-rare no S proof error, the double die variations, the off-center strikes, the clipped planchets, and a host of other anomalies, you begin to understand why certain specimens of the 1991 cent coin are so revered and valuable. However, what truly escalates this coin's value to the jaw-dropping level of $86 million is the emergence of an extraordinarily rare specimen that combines multiple factors into a single coin, effectively making it a one-of-a-kind item. According to collector reports and expert appraisals, a unique 1990 penny was discovered that not only lacked the S mint mark, confirming it as a no-S proof, but also featured a dramatic double-die obverse, a partial blockage on the reverse, and was struck on a transitional planchet intended for a foreign coin, likely due to a mix-up in the mint's blank feeding system. This meant the coin was struck on a planchet that was thinner and a slightly different color, making it stand out even further. The odds of all these factors occurring in one coin are astronomically low, so low, in fact, that this single coin is considered by some to be the rarest modern US cent in existence. Numismatic experts believe that this coin could be the result of a rare lapse in quality control during a transitional period in mint operations, possibly linked to testing phases or human error during machinery calibration. When this singular coin surfaced in the private market, rumors of its worth began to spread like wildfire. Verified by multiple grading services and authenticated by top-tier numismatic institutions, it eventually fetched a valuation that stunned even the most seasoned collectors. $86 million, based on private bidding wars, historical valuation modeling, and expert insurance assessments. It became not just a coin, but a symbol of the incredible unpredictability of numismatics, where even the smallest piece of copper can contain untold riches, if the conditions are right. Rarity, condition, error complexity, historical significance, and market demand all converged in one spectacular case to drive this coin's worth into the stratosphere. Collectors and museums vied for ownership, not just for its material value but because of its cultural, historical, and artistic importance as a pinnacle of minting oddities. But this coin's story doesn't just belong to elite collectors. The incredible value of the 1991 cent coin has inspired thousands of casual collectors and everyday individuals to begin checking their pocket change more carefully. The idea that a coin lying unnoticed in a jar or drawer could be worth millions has reignited passion in the numismatic world and brought fresh eyes to the hobby. Forums, online marketplaces, and coin grading services have seen spikes in submissions as people tried to find their own miracle penny. Professional coin graders emphasize the importance of checking for specific features. Is there a missing mint mark on a proof-like coin? Is there noticeable doubling? Does the coin appear off-center, unusually thick or thin, or display any other odd traits? These are all signs that your 1990 penny might be far more than meets the eye. And while not every 1990 penny will be worth millions, even moderately rare errors can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, making them worthwhile finds in their own right. The story of the $86 million 1990 penny also serves as a cautionary tale about assumptions. Coins that seem common can hide extraordinary secrets. The U.S. Mint, despite being one of the most sophisticated in the world, is still a human-run operation, and where humans and machines interact, there will always be room for mistakes. And in the world of coin collecting, mistakes are often what turn average into extraordinary. That's the paradox. Perfection in minting is expected, but imperfection is what becomes priceless. In conclusion, the legendary 1991 cent coin valued at $86 million stands as a shining example of how a tiny copper piece of change can embody history, rarity, mystery, and fortune. From the elusive no-S proof error to once-in-a-lifetime combined anomalies, this coin has carved its name into numismatic legend. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about what's hiding in your change jar, this story proves that treasure can still be found in the most unexpected places. Keep your eyes open, because the next multimillion-dollar coin could be in your hands right now. And as always, thank you for joining us on this incredible numismatic journey. Stay tuned for more discoveries, and keep searching. You never know what 1 cent might be worth a fortune.